Yo, Danny, say something.
Mic check, mic check, mic check.
All right, they hear you now. We good. All right, so yo,
Mic check. Okay, okay. All right,
yeah, we
cool.
good. Danny Myers in the building right now. So I was saying, for us, from our perspective, just seeing it happen, it seemed left field. Is there something that happened behind the scenes to why the Loaded Lux diss track came out yesterday? Any hints?
Nah, it was
Okay.
it was random. It was random. I'm just in the studio like I am right now, and I say, you know what, man, let me just diss this nigga, man. Just cause I feel like
Mm,
I feel like
okay.
cause I want to. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling people, it wasn't even a response to when he dissed all of us on his God track. He
Yeah.
dissed us. That was like 2 years ago. I didn't respond because it was just a little line, so I just let it slide. But I was like, fuck it, nigga. You woke up and chose violence one day. I woke up and chose violence. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really just the spirit of hip hop, though. Hold on,
Okay.
let me put this on. Do not to start. Yeah, it's just the spirit of hip hop.
So
You
let me let
know,
me
you
let me ask you this: what's the response been from you putting out that diss track?
for the most part, a lot of positive response. Some people's like, this whack, this trash, this ain't enough, this light. Or a lot of people's like, yo, this fire. You're gonna get that every time. But it literally was just a jab. It was more like a bait, like, here, nigga, can I get your attention? And it did. And so now my thing is, when he responds, then it's like now I get to drop the real joint. I'm gonna
Mm,
drop the ether on his ass as soon as he say something. I'm talking about the same day. The same day he say something, I'm dropping the ether on him. So
okay. Okay, so you already got it clipped up ready. You already got it clipped up ready for
I
him.
stay ready, so I ain't gotta get ready.
Mm, mm. Okay,
Man, look,
okay.
man, I'm working every day, man. These bars is nonstop, man. It's nonstop. I do this shit within 10 minutes. I'm like, all right, I got a round ready. I already started my verses for this nigga. Like I already started my actual battle rounds for this nigga, and it's they incredible. Like I'm really we gotta push the issue on this man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
This
I mean,
ain't
no, no.
no
I heard the one line, yo. Lost to Geechee 2 years ago. We ain't seen
yeah,
him
you ain't
since.
been back since. And
Yeah,
then, and the
absolutely.
crazy part was after the battle, he said, I'm finna be outside more often now. And it's been 2 years. What's wrong with this man? Like, I understand people got their own life and they got business. He got businesses and he's bodybuilding and playing chess and looking at the astronomy and all this shit he's doing. But nigga, it's always a time to rap and come battle. DNA will come outside within a blink of an eye if you called him out. Danny Myers coming outside. We the real battlers, bro.
Yeah.
So if we hold you to this high regard, then you gotta show why you're in that regard. Not saying he gotta prove anything. He don't gotta prove nothing to nobody. But if you still active or you're still a battle MC, then be a battler. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like niggas don't just get to throw shots here and there, then come outside when they feel like it. No, nigga, you come outside with somebody knocking on your door.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. You definitely got to come outside with somebody knocking on your door. Let me ask you this: what do you? I'm gonna read this to you because I don't know if you, not mean digested it because I had mixed feelings about his tweet. It's like the time Nas dropped Ether and then Jay Z turned around and put out Super Ugly freestyle. God track will
Well,
be featured on the new project next month. By the way, what do you take from? Not mean that tweet. Like what is that in
well,
the news?
okay. It was easy. Ether, of course, was Ether. You know what I'm saying? The super ugly track, it was like it was cool, but it wasn't enough. So he basically saying his God track was the Ether, and then I came back with like that. That he's like, yeah, Danny, that was cool, but that's get that out of here, bro. Get that out of
Okay,
here.
because
That's not.
some people think that when he's saying God that's a new diss track, but I took it as basically saying like my old diss track could be on my new project. I'm not responding to that, right?
Yeah, basically he's just saying, nigga, that was light. What you did was light
Okay,
compared to the
okay,
God. And by the way, God will be on a new project. He's promoting,
yeah,
but but I'm from an era where MCs didn't respond with tweets, bro. We went to the studio. We went. If somebody, you remember when? You from that day when Cameron them would somebody would say something about Cam and the Dipset. I'm talking about an hour later they'll have their response out
Yeah, yo,
on
listen,
them
man.
DJ Envy, DJ Clue, K Slay, all them tapes, nigga. And
Yeah.
you remember the era
Yo,
when MCs.
Danny, I got one better for you. I remember when niggas used to call niggas out to battle and it was considered as competition and not chasing a nigga being
It
thirsty.
was called competition, bro.
When Gio and them
It's
was
called the spirit of hip hop, the competition of battle rap. We changed to where when you call somebody out, the people looking at it like, oh, you thirsty, you begging. You're begging for a battle. You're thirsty. No, how about I'm just an MC that's saying I'm better than all these niggas, and whoever y'all think is the best, go get that nigga. Watch what I do to him. That's me. I'm from that. So I'm not buying into the oh you thirsty and you're begging. Like, no, nigga, I've been calling this nigga out forever. That seems like he's avoiding. That's called running. That's called ducking. Ain't no nigga called me out for 10 years. Any nigga that ever called me out got the fade.
as you should. What I'm saying is like it's a certain line that gets drawn in the sand too. Let's be crystal clear, right? When certain artists duck smoke with certain people, it's a certain tier level that requires you to call it ducking. If a nigga out the Crucibles calls me out and I don't respond or I don't take the battle, we all know that's not ducking because he ain't put in enough work to be in a conversation with me. But the people that he's not jumping in the ring with, it's not people where it's like, nigga, we might, control the conversation more than you.
Absolutely.
So in that regard, then it becomes you running and ducking because this is my thing. How I look at it is being simple as day. Like somebody that's rich, right? Somebody that's filthy rich. Of course, the number difference is different. But if you tell somebody that's rich and how they can get richer by doing something that's easy, why would they not do it? Like aside from everything else, on my competitive level, I feel like I'm better than a lot of people that battle. So you tell me you can give me this to do this in this amount of time, what are we waiting for? So it's like if it's so easy to beat niggas, why would you not?
If it's so easy, then come do it.
That's what I'm saying. That's how
I'm willing to be. Listen, if Lux go in there with me and ethers my soul out of my body, where he goes into that hot 97 Lux and he do that for all 3 rounds, and there's nothing I can do about it, I'm willing to be the sacrifice for that, right? But it's going to if I feel like I'm the nigga or you or B Dot or Nitty, we gotta be the ones that's gotta bring that side of him out because the Luxes that we've been seeing ain't it don't when you look at that Hot 97 and then you look at the Geechee Gotti Lux, it's 2 different people, bro.
But you know what that is though? I'm not even going because I don't want him to mistake and watch this and figure it out. But I think I know what it is. But what I will say is,
I'll say it for you. I think I don't know. Part of it is it's easier to do that on a beat and you're not battling somebody. It's
there
easier
you go.
to
And then look at it though. The joint he just did. Shout out to Sincere Cyphers. The shit with K-Shine. They all went off. K-Shine, Rex, John, Mills. You know what I mean? Chess, all of that. But he was crazy in that one too.
So it's almost like he's better in those scenarios than he is in the ring.
Yeah, you take his Funk Flex freestyle. You compare it to him and who he battled before Geechee?
Might have been Verb Surf.
Surf.
Last year.
All right, yeah, you compare his freestyle with Surf on there. Surf to the Funk Flex, there's no comparison. And then you compare what he just did on Sincere Cyphers with Geechee. It's 2 totally different people.
It's 2 totally different people. So I'm trying to figure out, like, does his mind not allow him to be able to do that in the ring? But like maybe when it comes to the rapping, because he's an MC, I'm not saying Lux trash or Lux can't rap. He's one of the greatest. He's one of the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. But I feel like if you're heralded as the top of the mountain, you need to display why you are that every time we see you, especially when you don't battle that often.
or bow out gracefully. My whole thing be like, yo, man,
Bar guy.
I had a great run. You know what I mean? You still gonna be revered as one of the greatest to ever do it. But yo, I'm leaving it to these young guys, man. They got it right now, man. I'm just the overseer. I feel like that'll never happen to me, bro. Before I get out there and embarrass myself, I'm gonna give it up and just say, yo, my time. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying watching.
Yeah, I did the best I could do. Yeah.
Fact.
But that's the problem I have with Lux. Because he, like you said, he didn't bow out. So that means you still here. You still in it.
Exactly.
You're still available. You're still active. So that means you're not off limits from shots being taken at you.
Yeah. Like for instance, right? I be thinking it's so crazy, but I'm like, yo, listen, man. And in the era that we in, we used to like, for instance, you older than me, but even in my era, you used to be able to digest the album. It's hard for you to do that when everybody's dropping one now. You used to be able to digest the battle. It's hard to do that when so many are happening. So it's easy for your work.
That's true.
So it's easy for your work that you did 6 months ago to get forgotten about. So you have to give out reminders, even if you feel like it's blasphemy. Like when they started that top 6 shit, I calmed that shit down immediately.
I did too.
You did too. In 1 month. Niggas calm that shit down immediately in a month's time. Like, what are we on? What's the next thing? Like, so I just feel like that's just the shit that happens when you active and, you know what I mean? Like, you just ready to be, you ready to be competitive. Like, all that drawing out, wasting time, and then
Right. What we waiting on?
Like my whole thing is this. And then bet on yourself, right? Like, we ideally want to see Loaded Lux versus Danny Myers on URL or King of the Dot or Chrome or
where? A street corner. Rooftop.
No, but I'm saying whatever entity that could put it together. But Lux, you being the top guy that you are, Danny, you being the legend that you are, same thing with me and him. We can make this happen on our own. If the money ain't right there.
Facts.
So we can't use leagues as an excuse, nigga. The level that we've reached.
And I said that. I said, hey, if I got to put the money together myself to make this happen, I'll do it. I did it before with the Rex battle. I can make this happen.
Yeah.
This ain't nothing. Like, it's so what's the holdup? What are we waiting on? That's what I'm saying. So it's like, again, man, this ain't nobody's begging or nobody's thirsty, but we MCs, and you got to think about what you just said. You know, y'all ushering in these new guys. Danny Myers and DNA been checking this shit at the door every time they come to the door. Like, hold on, nigga. You nice, but hold on. Because we been here. We been doing this. Right?
Facts.
So you made an example out of Soul and Foots. Then I Battle Soul made an example. And so it's like, we get to the point where it's like, all right, bro, that's not doing nothing for us. Like, that's not doing nothing for us. We want the level of competition to be where we at with it. So if Lux is if he's the standard, he's the bar, right? That's what we need to be battling. And that's why DNA has been calling out Lux. That's why Danny Myers been calling out Lux, because we done battled everybody. We done did it all. We ain't got nothing else to prove.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. My whole thing is like, him and Mook come outside. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do versus them. I know you would too, and then I'm still available. Like, I'm not gonna turn it in,
right?
Because I feel like the legacy of how this shit is operated. Right. We in a different time zone. Like, I'm only chilling when I'm no longer can compete at 100, and then or whatever else I got going on outside of this doesn't allow this to give me my undivided attention. But then I'm gonna still be a part of the culture. You know what I mean? On a different degree. It's just, you know what I mean?
On a different degree. Absolutely.
But I feel
like you said, Lux ain't that's not the end all be all for a lot of us. Like, I could battle Lux and then I say, okay, now give me one more of them new guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm outside, but it gotta be equal. I can't just keep battling new guy. Like, no, give me the people that I want too.
Facts.
I'm not opposed to giving out shots. I've been doing that my whole career. I gave everything. Easy to block captain. Think about it. Bonds, Trash, Franchise. I battled all them when they was getting they foot in the door, bro. I did that. So it's like, what's in it for me at this point, man? Like, I'm doing the favors. I'm outside. I'm not running from y'all new guys. but there's a bunch of legends that's just sitting comfortable, chilling while we out here working. But they
Facts.
constantly get all of the props and praise, and
Facts.
they not doing nothing. And then when they do come outside, it just be
Nah, yo, listen, bro. When I say it, I sound like I'm hating, man. I mean, and I'm not a hater. Like, show me
we're
something.
not haters. We just speaking the
Mook versus
truth.
Geechee. I was probably one of the only people, not just in New York, but in battle rap. I had Mook winning that battle going into it. Like, I call it how I see it every single time. That's the only way I know how to go about it. If not, then I mean. But on another note, I'm not gonna keep you too much longer. How you feel about like the resurgence of just good battle rap energy,
I
man?
love it. I love it. You know, it's the parallel universe for real, bro. The first half of 2023, it was iffy. Then it got ugly with all the gossip and drama. And I'm like, yo, this battle rap year is kind of whack. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? This is one of the worst years. Then, hey man, I'm telling you, bro, niggas start. I did the Restore Order blog. And I say, yo, battle rappers need to start taking it in their own hands to promote their own battles. And you can't just let the lead drop a flyer and a date, and that's it. Like you see Rum Nitty and Ace Amin out here going crazy with promo. Danny Myers out here dropping diss track. Like it's lit. Jazz and Nitty announced. You know what I'm saying? Geechee and Coffee, Geechee and Easy, Frack and A Ward, and A Verb, Young Ill, Big K. It's like we got literally. Because there's probably like 30 battles on the GTX card alone.
Yep.
Then you got Max Out, you got Summer Madness. Then you got the Chrome card. Then you got the New York versus Philly card. We got about 100 battles.
100 battles before October.
100 battles coming between now and the early October. 100 battles,
Insane.
literally. Battle rap is on fire again, and I'm happy, man. This is all I ask for. This is what we here for. We here for the raps.
Now I feel like a lot of times too, like that's why I made it a point to say like I'm on here as many times as I need to be. Now that we talking about what needs to be talked about and promote that, because I feel like it also gets drained out from the people that want to promote all the other shit when it's going on. So now it's like,
right.
Now that good battles is happening, we gotta stick.
We got a whole lot of shit to talk about. You know, like I predicted you and Jerry West to be battle of the night on Summer Madness. That's on my channel right now. I predicted y'all to be battle of the night. We not talking about Summer Madness enough, but at the same time, y'all gotta promote too. Like you need to do a funny skit video or something. Yeah, going at Jerry West, he need to respond. You know, make us want to see these battles.
No. I am for sure. I already told him. I already got the movie in motion. It's called Scam Likely. I already got the movie in motion, man. It's called Scam Likely. So we on it.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Like that make us want to see the battle, man.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely agree with that. That's why I said that I like that it's being super competitive right now and it got everybody in their bag because it's going to make everybody work harder. It's going to make leagues work harder. It's going to make battlers work harder. It's going it's all around. It's going to make the fans enjoy it.
And more importantly, it's just to get the fans excited.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, niggas will see a card, they scrolling through their phone, they see a card, like, oh, okay, that's cool. And they just on to whatever the next story is. Like, they not saying, oh my God, yo, such my fight right there. They're not doing that.
Exactly.
But it's on the battlers to say, y'all need this the battle you need to be watching. On Summer Madness, DNA and Jerry West gotta make me feel like I don't care about the other ones. Yes, I want to see Rock and Ab. That's the main event. Yeah. I really need to see what Jerry West and DNA talking about.
Facts.
What are they doing to make me say that? So like you said, you about to do your thing. I'm sure Jerry gonna respond. It's like, okay, all right, y'all talking this shit behind these cameras and these keyboards. Let's see what really happened when they say round one DNA is on you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where it all counts. But leading up to that, I'm excited because of the shit y'all talking. So you know, we get the culture is back popping, man. That Geechee and Easy is a mega fight. Been waiting to see that for years.
That's insane right now.
Jazz and Mitty. Shout out to the women
Yeah,
because
shout out to the woman though.
Coffee and Jazz are involved in two of the most anticipated battles coming up.
Mm-hmm.
The women of battle rap have really come a long way, and so shout out to them. You know what I mean? The disaster versus Easy going down. Frack and A Ward, so super smart hype.
Me and Clips in the 2-on-2 versus Dumbfounded and Satire.
Come on, bro, y'all
Hollow and
working, man.
Thesaurus, Hitman and everyone. Yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot of crazy
This
battles.
battle rap is this is probably like the best year on paper in years. I could say
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
In years, this is the best year for battle rap on paper. Now, how these battles actually turn out is another story, but I'm anticipating great things from all of these battles. And again, Lux, bring your ass outside. It's a line of niggas waiting on you. You got Danny Myers, you got DNA, you got JC, you got Chilla, you got Rum Nitty, you got B-Dot, you got Daylight, and whoever else.
Fact.
Stop fucking playing, nigga. You said you was gonna be outside more often and do
it. My man Danny scolded him. Talk your shit, Danny.
Bro, I'm a rapper, bro. I'm outside, nigga. Like I told niggas I could drop a diss every day until this nigga come outside. I literally can do this every day. Every day. Like for real, I'm from that era where nigga, I'm gonna keep knocking on the door till a nigga get tired and say, all right, nigga, this is what you want. All right, nigga, fuck you. I wasn't even gonna come outside, but you done pissed me off. Now what's up? Like that's the type of time I'm on. And I'm gonna stay on this nigga until he ready to fight for real, man. Volume. He told me, yo, Danny, I want to battle you in the small setting because all the lyrical shit we be doing, I need the world to hear this shit, man. All right, well, the volume is come on, man. You got 5 months. You got good 5 months, bro. That's plenty of prep time.
Facts. Now we need to see it happen, man. Good looking for pulling up, Danny. What you about to say?
Salute, man. Salute to you, family.
All right, but Danny be wanting on the camera. Yeah, this nigga's hilarious. Geechee sent him to Harlem Hospital.